Ladies and gentlemen, life is a journey of seasons. Each one comes with its own challenges, opportunities, and lessons. But there is something unique, something extraordinary about the season of transformation. It's a time when the old fades away and the new emerges. Yet not everyone in your life will understand or embrace this new season. Some will resist it. Some will question it. And some will even walk away from you because they can't handle who you are becoming. Transformation is a natural part of life, yet it is one of the most challenging things we face. It is not simply about changing your circumstances or achieving new goals. It is about redefining who you are and stepping into a version of yourself that aligns with your purpose. Transformation is the evidence that growth is happening, but it often demands more from us than we initially think we can give. It requires courage, resilience, and above all, a willingness to leave behind the familiar. To embrace transformation, you must first recognize that change is not your enemy, it is your ally. Too often we resist change because it feels uncomfortable or threatens our sense of security. But without change, there can be no growth, and without growth, there can be no fulfillment. The truth is, staying the same is far riskier than stepping into the unknown. The version of you that exists today is not equipped to handle the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow. You must evolve, and that evolution begins the moment you decide to embrace the process of transformation. But transformation is not passive, it demands your active participation. It is not something that happens to you, it is something you choose. Every decision you make, every action you take shapes the person you are becoming. To embrace transformation is to take responsibility for your own growth. It is to say, I will not let my past define me. I will not let my fears limit me. I will become the person I was created to be. This is not an easy choice, but it is the most powerful one you can make. As you embark on this journey, you will encounter resistance. Some of it will come from within, doubts, fears, and the voice of your inner critic. Some of it will come from the outside people who question your choices or discourage your growth. Do not let these forces deter you. Resistance is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. It is a sign that you are breaking free from the limitations that once held you back. Embrace the resistance as part of the process and let it strengthen your resolve to move forward. Embracing transformation also means being patient with yourself. Change does not happen overnight, and growth is rarely linear. There will be setbacks, moments of frustration, and times when you wonder if the journey is worth it. But remember, transformation is not about perfection, it is about progress. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you are meant to be. Celebrate your victories, learn from your challenges, and keep moving forward with faith and determination. Transformation will often require you to let go of what no longer serves you. This can be one of the hardest parts of the journey. It may mean releasing old habits, beliefs, or relationships that have become comfortable but are no longer aligned with your purpose. Letting go is not a loss, it is an act of courage. It creates space for new opportunities, new connections, and new growth. Trust that what lies ahead is greater than what you are leaving behind, and have the courage to step into the unknown. The beauty of embracing transformation is that it not only changes you, but also impacts the world around you. As you grow, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage becomes a beacon of hope, your progress a testament to what is possible. By stepping into your new season, you create a ripple effect that touches lives in ways you may never fully understand. Transformation is not just about becoming something different, it is about becoming more of who you truly are. It is about uncovering the potential that has always been within you and using it to create a life of purpose, meaning, and impact. Embrace the process, trust the journey, and remember that the struggles of today are shaping the triumphs of tomorrow. Your transformation is not just for you, it is for the people you are called to serve, the dreams you are destined to fulfill, and the legacy you are meant to leave behind. The pain of separation is one of the most challenging aspects of growth. It strikes deep because it involves not just a shift in circumstances, but a breaking away from familiar connections, relationships, and environments that once felt vital to our identity. Yet, as painful as it is, separation is a necessary part of stepping into your new season. It is not a punishment, but a preparation, a refining process that ensures you have the capacity to carry the weight of your destiny. Think about the seed buried in the soil. For it to grow, it must first separate from its outer shell. This breaking is not gentle, it is forceful and often violent. But without this breaking, the seed can never take root, and it will never become what it was designed to be. So it is with your life. The relationships, habits, and mindsets that once served you may no longer fit into the vision of where you are headed. Holding on to them will only hinder your growth, keeping you confined to a season that has already expired. Separation often feels personal, but it is not. It is a process of alignment, a divine orchestration that removes what is no longer meant to journey with you. It is easy to confuse the end of a relationship or a shift in circumstances with rejection, but separation is not about rejection, it is about elevation. When you grow, you naturally outgrow certain spaces and people. Not because they are bad, but because your purpose requires a different environment, a different level of commitment, and a different circle. This pain of separation can be isolating. When those who once cheered you no longer understand your vision, it's easy to feel as though you are walking the path alone. But isolation is often the place where clarity is born. In the stillness, free from distractions and the need to conform to others' expectations, you discover who you truly are and what truly matters. The silence that feels so uncomfortable becomes the space where you hear the whispers of your purpose more clearly than ever before. Separation also reveals what and who is truly aligned with your journey. Those who are meant to walk with you will adapt to your growth. They will celebrate your transformation and grow alongside you. But those who resist, who criticize, or who choose to step away are simply not equipped to handle the new you. This is not a reflection of their worth or yours. It is simply a reflection of the differing paths you are on. Letting go does not mean you lack love or gratitude for what they brought to your life. It simply means you understand that your journey requires a different direction. The pain of separation can also stir up doubt. You may question whether you're making the right choices, whether your growth is worth the cost. But let me remind you, your purpose is worth every tear, every goodbye, and every moment of discomfort. The future that awaits you, the impact you are destined to make, the life you are meant to live requires this process. Just as a sculptor must chip away at a block of marble to reveal the masterpiece within, separation removes what is unnecessary so that the essence of who you are can shine through. It's important to understand that separation is not the end, it is the beginning of something greater. What you lose in this process pales in comparison to what you gain. Yes, it hurts to let go of what once was, but what lies ahead is worth the sacrifice. Each painful step forward is a step closer to the fulfillment of your potential. The relationships you build in your new season will be deeper, more aligned, and more supportive of the person you are becoming. The opportunities you encounter will be greater than anything you could have imagined in your previous season. The pain of separation is not permanent. It is a temporary discomfort that leads to lasting transformation. It teaches you resilience, strengthens your resolve, and reminds you of your purpose. Every tear shed, every moment of doubt, and every goodbye is a stepping stone to your destiny. And when you look back, you will not see the pain, you will see the progress, you will see the purpose, you will see the beauty of a life that is fully aligned with the reason you were created. So embrace the pain of separation, let it do its work in you. Allow it to refine you, to strengthen you, and to prepare you for what lies ahead. Because this pain is not the end of your story, it is the beginning of your greatest chapter yet. When you step into a new season, you will inevitably face resistance. It's an unspoken rule of progress. Every time you grow, every time you elevate yourself, there will be forces that try to pull you back. But let me make this clear, the resistance you encounter is not a reflection of your potential, it's a reflection of the discomfort others feel when confronted with change. The moment you start pushing past your limits, challenging the norms, and stepping into the fullness of who you are becoming, you trigger a response in those around you, especially from those who are comfortable with things as they are. This resistance often takes the form of doubt, criticism, or even envy. It's easy to take it personally, to think that it's about you, but I encourage you to see it for what it truly is, a mirror of their own struggles and insecurities. The truth is, your growth exposes the areas where they're still stagnant. When you step forward, you shine a light on the darkness that others are not yet willing to face in themselves. It's not your fault, and it's certainly not a sign that you're on the wrong path. When people resist you, it's because you challenge their comfort zones. You force them to confront their own limitations. When you start to rise, they see the gaps in their own lives, gaps they've been avoiding for years. But rather than face those gaps and choose to grow, it's easier for some to push back on you. They may criticize you, question your motives, or even try to convince you to slow down or turn back. But this resistance, though uncomfortable, is nothing more than a sign that you are on the right track. It's the price of progress. When resistance appears, understand that it's a natural part of the process. Growth never happens in a vacuum. It shakes things up. It changes the dynamics of your relationships, your environment, and your world. The people around you who aren't ready to change or grow may feel threatened by the shift, not because they don't care for you, but because your transformation serves as a reminder of their own stagnation. They may feel exposed by your forward motion, and rather than risk confronting their own fear or inertia, they'll choose to resist. But the key is to never let their resistance derail you. In fact, resistance is often a signal that you are becoming the person you were meant to be. It's a signal that you are shaking things up in the world, and that's a beautiful thing. Remember that you don't need everyone's approval to move forward. The resistance from others is often less about you and more about the gap between where they are and where they know they could be if they chose to change. And just because they can't handle your new season doesn't mean you should turn back. You must stay committed to your journey, stay focused on your purpose, and keep your eyes on the path ahead. Resistance in many ways is a compliment. It's a sign that you're living at a higher frequency, that you're challenging the status quo, that you're creating a new reality for yourself. As you rise, you will always face opposition, but never mistake it for failure. Understand that those who resist are often the ones who are stuck. They may not yet have the courage or the vision to make the changes you are making. They may not yet believe in their own potential for growth. But your ability to stay the course, to rise above their resistance, is what will set you apart. In the face of resistance, you are building resilience. You are strengthening your resolve. You are showing the world, and more importantly, yourself, that you are unwavering in your commitment to your growth. Your resistance is the test that confirms you are not just dreaming, you are doing. And every time you push through, every time you stay true to your purpose, you move one step closer to fulfilling your destiny. So when the resistance comes, and it will, don't back down. Don't let it discourage you. Let it fuel you. Keep moving forward. Because the greater the resistance, the greater the reward waiting for you on the other side. When you step into your new season, there will be moments when you feel alone. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when you question whether this journey is worth the struggle. and when you wonder if you've taken the right path. People will not always understand your decisions. They will not always see your vision. But here's the truth: your purpose is not for their understanding. It is for you and you alone. It was placed in your heart, not theirs. The call on your life is unique to you, and no one else can define it, validate it, or walk it out for you. In those moments of doubt, you must stand firm. When the storms of uncertainty rise up and try to shake you, when the winds of opposition blow, stand firm. Your purpose is the anchor that will keep you grounded in the midst of any trial. It is easy to be swayed by the opinions of others or the pressure of what the world expects of you. But you must remember that the world does not know your destiny. The people around you may not see what you see, but that does not mean your vision is any less valid. Your purpose is not a popularity contest. It is a divine calling that is bigger than anyone's approval or rejection. To stand firm in your purpose means to refuse to be moved by external circumstances. It means holding on to the belief that what you are doing matters, even when the results are not immediately visible. It's easy to be distracted by setbacks, by those who doubt you, by the challenges that seem insurmountable. But let me tell you something: your purpose will carry you through every obstacle. It will give you the strength to endure when others will quit. It will ignite a fire in you that will burn brighter than any obstacle in your path. One of the most powerful things about standing firm in your purpose is that it is a declaration of self-belief. It's an affirmation that you trust the process, even when you cannot see the entire picture. The journey will not always be clear, but the commitment to your purpose is what will keep you moving forward. It's about waking up every day and choosing to keep going, even when the path ahead is uncertain. It's about believing in your own strength, in the power of your vision, and in the trust that the right opportunities will come at the right time. Understand that standing firm does not mean standing still. It means pressing forward with relentless determination, knowing that every step you take is a step closer to the fulfillment of your purpose. It means moving forward with confidence, even when it feels like everything around you is falling apart. It means trusting that even in the chaos, there is a plan. Your purpose is a seed that needs nurturing, patience, and persistence. It will not grow overnight, but with each moment of commitment, with each decision to press forward, it will grow stronger and it will bloom. There will be people who question your choices, who challenge your direction, and who try to impose their doubts onto you. But you must remember that they are not the ones walking your journey. They do not have the vision you have. And they do not have the conviction to fight for what you are fighting for. Their opinions are not a reflection of your worth, nor are they an indication of whether or not you are on the right path. Your worth is defined by the calling placed upon your life, and your worth is immeasurable. So don't let the noise of the world drown out the voice of your purpose. Stand firm in the face of their uncertainty, knowing that you are walking a path that is uniquely yours. To stand firm is to trust in the timing of your life. It is to believe that every step, every delay, and every challenge is preparing you for something greater. The world will tell you to rush, to compromise, to settle for less. But when you stand firm in your purpose, you trust that the right things will come at the right time. There is no need to force it. There is no need to hurry. Your purpose will unfold exactly as it is meant to, in its own time, and you must remain anchored in the belief that your journey is unfolding perfectly. Stand firm in the knowledge that the seeds you plant today will bear fruit tomorrow, even if you cannot see it yet. So when the pressure builds, when the world tries to sway you, when the doubts arise, stand firm. Your purpose is your foundation. It is your compass. It is your compass. It is the fire that fuels your passion. And when you stand firm in it, you become unshakable. You will walk a path that others will admire, and you will achieve things that others only dream of. So stand tall, stand strong, and trust in the power of your purpose, for it will guide you to greatness. The rewards of the journey are not just about the destination, but the transformation you undergo along the way. As you step into your new season, you will discover that the real treasures are the lessons, growth, and wisdom that come with the challenges you face. These rewards aren't always immediate. They often require patience, persistence, and a deep trust in the process. But when you reach the other side of your journey, you will find that the rewards are greater than you ever imagined. The first reward you'll experience is clarity. When you embrace your new season, you begin to see the world differently. You gain a clearer understanding of who you are and what you were created to do. Things that once seemed confusing or uncertain will begin to align, and you'll see a path ahead of you that was always there, waiting for you to walk down it. This clarity gives you direction and purpose, allowing you to move forward with confidence. No longer will you be wandering aimlessly, unsure of your next steps. Instead, you'll be empowered with the knowledge that you are exactly where you need to be. Along with clarity comes fulfillment. The journey you are on is leading you toward the realization of your potential, and there is no greater reward than fulfilling the calling on your life. When you step into your purpose, you will experience a deep sense of satisfaction, knowing that you are living in alignment with your true self. There's a joy that comes from doing what you were created to do, a peace that settles within you because you are no longer chasing after the wrong things. This fulfillment isn't always easy, and it doesn't always come quickly, but when it does, it fills your life with meaning, and it's something you cannot find anywhere else. You realize that this journey, with all its highs and lows, has been worth it because it has brought you closer to the person you were meant to become. Then there's the reward of resilience. As you face the trials and obstacles on your journey, you develop a strength you didn't know you had. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable will no longer scare you. With every setback, you become more resilient, more capable of handling what comes your way. And the best part, this resilience isn't just about bouncing back from difficulties, it's about bouncing forward. Each challenge adds to your growth, building you into someone who can handle even greater responsibilities, opportunities, and success. You begin to see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones that propel you forward. And the more you encounter, the stronger and more unshakable you become. The journey also rewards you with deeper relationships. When you step into your new season, you begin to attract people who align with your vision, your values, and your purpose. These are people who will challenge you, encourage you, and support you on your journey. They will walk with you through the highs and lows, celebrating your victories and helping you learn from your defeats. And yes, there may be those who fall away, but as you grow, so does your ability to discern who belongs in your life. The reward here is not just the people you meet, but the quality of the relationships you form, relationships that are rooted in shared purpose and mutual respect. Finally, the most significant reward of all is your destiny. As you walk through this journey, every step brings you closer to the unique purpose for which you were created. Your new season is not an accident, it is a part of the divine plan for your life. The struggles, the sacrifices, and the growth are all preparing you for something greater than you could have imagined. You are being shaped and molded into the person who can fully embrace and fulfill your destiny. The reward of this journey is not just success in the worldly sense, it is the fulfillment of your divine purpose. It is the satisfaction of knowing that you lived a life true to who you were meant to be. So as you continue on this journey, remember that the rewards are not just waiting for you at the end. They are unfolding along the way. Each moment, each lesson, each challenge is a part of the reward. trust the process, embrace the transformation, and know that the rewards of the journey are already within you. The life you are stepping into is the life you were always meant to live. As you stand on the brink of your new season, remember that the rewards of your journey are not just distant promises, they are unfolding right before your eyes in every step you take, every challenge you face, and every decision you make. You are becoming the person you were always meant to be, and that process is priceless. The clarity, fulfillment, resilience, relationships, and ultimate alignment with your destiny, these are the rewards that await you. They are earned through your persistence, your courage, and your willingness to embrace the journey, no matter how difficult it may seem. So as you move forward, let go of any doubt and embrace the transformation. The new season is not just about where you're going, it's about who you're becoming along the way. And when you look back, you will realize that every sacrifice, every obstacle, every moment of growth was a part of something greater than you ever imagined. Stay focused, stay determined, and remember the rewards of this journey are already in motion. Your best is yet to come, and the future that awaits you is a reflection of the greatness you are unlocking today. Keep walking in purpose.